prepare yourself for the feast to come. What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing well since the last time we logged in. Speaking of which, we're logging in right now. So on today's episode, what we're going to be doing today is a little bit different. I'll be taking you along with me and my special guest you will see in a short momento. We'll be going grocery shopping. It will be a Korean barbecue edition. So I'll be going to a Korean supermarket called Hmart, and I'll be showing you what you guys need to buy, essential ingredients to have a proper, amazing Korean barbecue feast at home. For those that do not know what Korean barbecue or KBBQ is, let me quickly explain. So basically, it's where all the amazing foods you could ever think of is aligned in one area. No, but seriously, what Korean barbecue is essentially where you grill your meats such as beef, pork, chicken, and so many other types of meats over a charcoal flame or a gas flame. But in our case, and usually the ones at home, will be gas flame. If you've never been to Hmart before, let me show you. It's a Korean supermarket. If that sounds interesting to you, please stay tuned. Smash that like button, subscribe if you want to, and let's get on the road. Okay, let's not use this one. Alright, Hmart, y'all. The H stands for holy. Basically, Hmart is like any other grocery market. There's a lot of Korean snacks, foods, drinks, all you name it. Look at that. Like, look at this. Look how cute this is. This is like Jello cups. So right here, if you guys come to any Korean market, there's the beef brisket. Our family, we go ham. Look at that. Yeah, so beef brisket in Korean is called chadorbegi. So you usually want to start off with the beef before you get into the fattier meat such as the pork. And my lovely guest today is my mother. And if you love like Korean cuisine, you love Korean culture, this is like the best taste of Korea you'll get outside of going to Korea itself. Or that's what I think. Look at that. See, when you go eat Korean barbecue, the main essentials are the meats, the veggies, and the extras. Oh, the holy grail, the pork belly. And pork belly in Korean is called samgyeopsal. That's a must, that's a must. And our little cart is being filled already. So yeah, there's different types of pork belly you can get. There's like the thick cuts like this, smaller pieces like this. Yeah, so if you've never been to Hmart, it's basically a Korean supermarket where it has all different Asian cuisines, but primarily Korean styled snacks, foods, vegetables, you name it. There you are. Oh my goodness, look at all these Korean snacks. Let me show you guys my favorites right now. One of my favorites, the goats. Janggu, right here. That one's pretty good too. There was a huge craze of honey butter chips a while ago, if you guys don't remember. They were sold out everywhere, but not as popular, but still very good. And when you have Korean barbecue, you gotta have some kimchi to grill. It's a must, guys, kimchi. So a couple of my favorite drinks actually are the saksak, bongbong. Well, these two are basically the same. It's like a sweet grape juice with grape pulp in it. But this is a go right here. It's called kokopam. It has grape and coconut chunks in it, and a sweet fruity drink. It's so good. Highly recommend. Look at my mom, always doing everything so well. Sheesh. And when you have Korean barbecue, especially samgyeopsal, which is a fattier pork, you want to have this accompanying with it. It's like a nice powder. Oh, I had to look at it too. It's a roasted bean powder. So another like vegetable you could have, you don't have to have, is like pumpkin. Oh, she's contemplating. Which one? A Korean staple is the choco pie. These are like marshmallow chocolate cakes. They're so good. I haven't tried these flavors, but the original ones are the goated ones. For all the BTS fans out there. Alright guys, so we came back from the grocery store. We came back from Hmart, and I'm just going to show you guys what I got one more time, so that just in case that within the video that I was in the market, that you couldn't hear me, or I was filming it too fast, I can just show you guys clearly what I bought. And then afterwards, I'll show you guys a final presentation of what the Kim household at-home Korean barbecue looks like. Look, Jelly's here too. Jelly, your fans. Here. Yeah. Oh, hi. Hello. Did you miss me? Whoa, be careful. Okay, to start off, the biggest thing I remember I told you guys at the market are the 3 essential ingredients for every Korean barbecue at home or even anywhere else you go in the world. It's the meats, the veggies, and then the extras, the condiments, the side dishes, the little spice, if you will. To start off, the meats that we bought today were the beef brisket. Remember I said the beef brisket in Korean is called chadolbegi. So this is like a very thin, chewy. This type of cut is that it grills really fast. So this is really good for like an appetizer to warm up around, to begin your stomach to like prepare yourself for the feast to come. Let's see how many beef briskets we bought today. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of beef brisket. All right, this is what we're gonna start off with as an appetizer.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
And then after the beef brisket, our family usually likes going into the fatty pork belly, which is mostly everyone's favorite. It's very rich, has a very nice chewy texture, but if you grill it and crisp it up, as soon as you bite into it, there's a nice crunch and it explodes with a nice fatty flavor. And the pork belly in Korean, like I said earlier, is called samgyeopsal, like this. And we got the specific cut where it's scored into like a honeycomb style. It looks really nice and it's a lot easier to cut. But yeah, so our family got 1 pack, 2 pack, and then 3 packs. So that's it for the primary meats. The veggies, I'll show you guys once the whole presentation on the dinner table is prepared. When eating Korean barbecue in general, and especially a good combination with the pork belly, is dun, 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 dun. You guessed it, kimchi. This is like fermented cabbage, pickled cabbage if you don't know what that is. And it goes super well with the fatty pork belly. But what also goes well with pork belly, this, can you guess it? But it's basically roasted bean powder. And whenever you eat samgyeopsal, Koreans usually eat it with this bean powder so that the fattiness could be absorbed and it'll help with the digestion overall. For the veggie, like I said earlier, the kimchi, pickled cabbage, and then we got a pumpkin. You're like, what? A pumpkin for Korean barbecue? I know, it sounds a little crazy, but trust me, it works really well. And pumpkin in Korean is called hobak. And then like I said earlier, I said meats, veggies, and extras. The extras we have also are scallops. Not necessary, but definitely a plus, a bonus if you can buy some. That's it for all the groceries we bought.
1 hour later.
Alright guys, so this is the final spread before we start grilling. So here's everything. So these were the side dishes I was talking about called banchan. This is like bean sprouts. There's some different forms of kimchi, garlic, peppers, and then you see all the meats. Look at all that. That was the pumpkin I was talking about. My mom cut it up. Here's the cabbage where you fry on the grill. Another thing to consider when having an at-home Korean barbecue feast is having a good grill. This is so clutch because you see how there's different dividers. What we do and what usually other places do as well is they place egg. So you can fry an egg with egg yolk, which is stored in this cute little teapot. You can fry some corn cheese, which is corn and covered with cheese. You can see the corn back there, the cheese there, the egg is there. This is the final setup before we start grilling. Let me show you guys one more time. Yeah, look at that spread. We're gonna start grilling and I'll show you guys what it looks like on the grill. Party time. The beef brisket. Ooh, look at that nice marble. Oh, you hear that? Mmm. Look at that. Cheese. Oh yeah. Got the scallops going too. Look at that, guys. That is how you do a Korean barbecue at home. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Have a wonderful day. Spread more love. Enjoy. Eat some good food. Spend time with family. Peace. Logging out.